Andrew, that game became a battle of attrition by the end of the third period, but it seemed to be a game where the Devils got better as it went on. Would you say that was a fair assessment?
I actually thought our start was fantastic. Out of the first few minutes, we came out, we got in on the forecheck, drew a penalty. I thought their goalie literally stood on his head the first 5 or 6 minutes, made some unbelievable saves. I thought that first goal really was extra important tonight. Looking back at the game now, us not getting it, and then them obviously growing into the game and finding that first one. I thought it was a real shame. Real shame. This one stings. I think there was a lot of good things. At the same time, I think the goals we gave up were far too easy. The 6 guys on the ice just didn't do a good enough job. Really, just way too easy. And you think how hard they made us work for our opportunities, and they just got to the net. They got to the dirty areas. We were there, but we weren't there like we've been the last while. I mean, we've been battling so hard lately, and tonight it was just 5% less. I thought the goal at the end summed it up. We just lost the battle against their centerman. Their centerman beats two of our guys, gets it to another player. They go on a breakaway. They get a nice shot, but just far too easy. We're going to need to clean that up because obviously this upcoming week here is critical.
Was the power play not clicking a factor tonight as well?
Yeah, it's too bad, and that's what I mean by it's a shame. There's still some good movement. There were still some good opportunities, but it's, again, as cliche it is, and as I'm sure you've heard me say it before, it's that 5% of jam or just that desire to make something happen. We all know now how good the league is. They're a great team. They're a deep team. They have, a really, across the board, they have a good team. And I think their additions they made have made them a lot better. And their goalie is, he's fantastic right now. He's very hard to beat.
It's been 6 games in a row now for your team picking up at least a point in the league, which is a fantastic run. That's kind of coincided with the signing of Morrison, who's come in, and the defence seems to be leaking less goals in recent weeks. Has that signing brought everything that you wanted from it? Has the D as a whole had a lift from that signing? Yeah,
I think Mo's been big. I think he's been steadily getting better. I think his best is yet to come. I think when he's on, very solid. Good first pass. PK with Richie there. He's, big time in that department. Willing to block shots. He's a great team guy. I think he's got a little bit of offensive upside with his shot and just making good, crisp, simple plays. He's helped us a lot. At the same time, I think, our attention to team defense and our overall team play has improved dramatically in the last few weeks, and that's really exciting. And again, there was some good moments of that tonight in staging the comeback.
Finally, Andrew, the game on Wednesday up against the Belfast Giants, quarterfinal, second leg. This kind of ushers in the start of the run-in for the Elite League. Once Christmas happens, New Year, the points in the league matter more than ever, the quarterfinals, semi-finals, etc. You've been here and done this before, but is this time of year particularly exciting for you? And can you just give us a few words about what you think Wednesday's going to go?
I love it. I think, we're in the mix. We're growing as a team. We've gotten, leaps and bounds better from a month or two ago, I guess. Our consistency is much better. There's a lot of positives. Obviously, tonight stings, but on the overall, I think it's much better. I think every year, December, January, February, they're big months for us. That being said, I think, we got 4 critical days here to get rested. It's been a lot of travel. It's been a lot going on. We got to get back dialed in to, playing a complete 60 with that fire and that intensity because, Wednesday's a real good one. It's a shame it's a quarterfinal, but at the same time, it's a heck of a test. They're a great team, and I think it'll be, one of the better games of the year.